Can you even manifest when you have negative thoughts? That is a question that I always get asked, and is also a question that I had at the very beginning of me manifesting. Hey, I'm Alex, your mystical BFF, and welcome to my channel. If you want to manifest the life of your dreams, you have come to the right place, so make sure that you subscribe. In today's video, I want to talk about whether you can manifest when you have negative feelings, emotions, thoughts, all of that. You have probably heard that we have between 12 to 60,000 thoughts every single day. And the truth is, you can't control every single thought. And most of those thoughts you're not even going to realize that you have, because so many things are happening at the same time that you're not going to notice every single thought that's happening in your brain. But a lot in the manifestation world is about you can't have negative thoughts because that's going to stop your manifestation, because that's going to make it not happen, is going to make it harder. So you have to robotically be affirming certain things, and that's what's going to make the manifestation happen. That is not true. I'm not saying that robotically affirming things doesn't help the manifestation, but that also kind of makes it harder. Because if you don't believe what you're affirming, you're going to be coming up against a lot of obstacles to make that manifestation happen. It's going to be a really slow process. And in fact, a lot of what I have seen is that most of the people that are manifesting things from robotically affirming things, they don't actually manifest the thing to stay, because they haven't dealt with the core belief. Eventually, when an obstacle comes up, all of that robotically affirming belief that they have created is kind of built on sand, and it absolutely crumbles. So then that thing that they have manifested will go away. You can totally manifest from your negative thoughts. And in fact, it is the easiest way to manifest. Negative thoughts are there for a reason. They are there to help you see the things that you believe. They are there because you created a belief at a certain point, and that's where the negative belief is coming from. So once you get to the core of that, it actually becomes so much easier to manifest what you want. So what you want to do is ask yourself, what is the negative thought? What has triggered it? What happened? Is it a certain fear of something? What does it say about you? You first want to listen to that thought. Once you validate it, you listen to it, and you kind of let it express itself, it releases the grip that it has on you, and it's so much easier to just let it go. The more you are trying to push it down, and the more you are there saying no, 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 and kind of not listening to it, the louder it's going to get, the more anxiety it's going to give you, the more fear you are going to feel. And those are obstacles to your manifestation coming. All of our negative thoughts, they come from subconscious beliefs that we have created. Most of them are from our childhood, and you could have had the happiest childhood, the nicest parents, but maybe you had someone that was nasty at school with you, or a sibling or a friend said something, and then you created a certain belief around that, and that belief will impact so many different areas of your life. It could be someone said something that was very unkind when you were at school, and now that gives you a fear of being seen, or it gives you a fear of putting yourself out there, or of being happy in relationships, or of loving yourself, whatever it is, but it comes from a subconscious belief. So sometimes you might need to write it down, to journal on it, see what comes up, so you are able to soothe it for yourself and be like, I appreciate that you have been trying to protect me, you being your subconscious, but now you no longer need that protection because you know that this is going to be good for you, or you are now open to receiving, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Because a lot of these beliefs also come from your inner child. I sometimes recommend also to write a letter with your non-dominant hand. This has proven that it taps onto the other side of the brain, and you are able to connect with your inner child and your inner wisdom in a completely different way, and without your conscious mind saying this is true or this is not true. So this is all to say that you can still have negative thoughts and actually be able to manifest and manifest really fast. And I'm not here to say that affirmations don't work. They totally do. But you want to make sure that they are going to be affirmations that actually resonate with you. If they are going to bring up any sort of negative feeling, I would discard that affirmation and first look at why is this affirmation kind of triggering you. So for example, you have the affirmation, I am so loved. But every time that you say I am so loved, you really feel like that's not true because maybe you are single. So I invite you to then here have a look at, okay, maybe you are single, but you can be loved in many other ways. How can you believe that you are loved from other situations? It can be your friends, it can be your parents, it can be your siblings, family. It also is massively yourself, right? A lot of this work is about self-love as well. You have to really connect with yourself. You have to really fall in love with yourself to believe that you deserve manifesting and receiving the things that you want to have. And at the end of the day, the thing that really matters is the overall overarching feeling that you get on a daily basis. And this also doesn't mean that you have a bad day and you have basically completely destroyed your manifestation. No, we all have bad days, but the overarching feeling is still that everything is going to be okay. Maybe today is a bad day, that's fine. I still love myself. I still know that things are working out for me, that the universe is supporting me, all of that. But maybe you're just having a bad day. This isn't about toxic positivity. This isn't about forcing yourself to feel something that you don't feel. The more you try to squash those negative emotions, those negative feelings, you are going to make your manifestations so much harder. And the more you connect with yourself, the more you acknowledge the things that come up for you, the faster you create what you want to create. Because yes, at the beginning, it might feel like it's a bit of a chore. It might feel like, well, I don't want to sit in these negative emotions. But you have to validate the things that come up for you. That is how you unblock yourself. That is how you unstuck yourself so you can receive the things that the universe wants to give you. The things that you deserve to have because you are manifesting those and your desires are meant for you. So the more you acknowledge those negative emotions, those negative feelings, those negative thoughts, and you then reframe them to that good affirmation, to that good feeling of like, yeah, actually, I am loved. I have myself. My parents absolutely adore me. My best friend sent me this cute meme saying that they love me. My other friend came to see me the other day and got me a bottle of wine. Whatever it is, you have little things in your life that can help you reframe that belief, that can help you rewire the way that you're thinking about things into something that's going to be helpful and conducive of you receiving your manifestation. And this process doesn't have to be very long. Whenever you say that, oh, you just have to do a little bit of work around this, they just think like, well, this is too hard, this is just not going to happen. But really, if you want your manifestation, what is 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour working to remove those negative beliefs so you actually manifest the things that you want, so you actually get to live the life of your dreams. And time is just an illusion. So really, in the big scheme of things, that work is minuscule. Just to conclude, your negative feelings don't actually stop your manifestations. They help you realize the things that once you reframe makes your manifestation come in so much faster. So just to connect with those, acknowledge them, validate them, and be like, I see you, but now we no longer believe this. We choose to believe this thing instead. And that will open all of the doors for your manifestation to come in. Don't fall for the toxic positivity thing, robotically affirming things that don't feel right for you, that kind of trigger you, because that's just going to up the anxiety, up the fear, and is going to be complete chaos. And you might be manifesting in a very chaotic way that way. But this is the way to actually make sure that you're manifesting the things you want that last, that keep growing and keep getting better. So I hope this video was useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for all things manifesting. I will see you in the next video. Bye!